Stop. I haven't posted in a while just because I'm recovering from a black lung, which is what happens to people who do my line of work. But today, so yeah, it's been a while. Sorry, but today we're reviewing viewer requested Metallica and Justice for All. I gotta say, this album was not it. It did not hit. There are two good songs. These songs just felt like... Come on, let's get going. I'll try it. It's sunny out. It's sunny out. But so if I could describe most of the songs on this album, it's chicken wings with about 80% of it is bone. They felt like there's no substance to them. They just felt soulless. All of them felt like they just had no thought put into them, except for Blackened, which, yes, let's get right into it. Blackened is it's an 8. This was right after the Master of Puppets album. It's their 4th one. This is their 4th album, and they introduced us to Jason Newsted, who was the new bassist. Rip Cliff. So, yeah, that's just, but right out of the gate, I like it. It's a solid 8 out of 10. It felt like we're going back to the Ride the Lightning days, because it just felt very good. It was the only song in here whose chicken wing was 30% bone and about 70% meat. Like, they felt good. Like, it had substance to it. Sorry. Justice. Lord, it is way too long. How long is it? Yeah, it's an almost 10-minute song. No, that's way too long. And I would excuse it. Okay, the reason I say long songs suck is because half the time they're a chore to sit through. This felt like 8 hours. It felt way too long. I can excuse it, not a 10-minute song that feels like 2 minutes. That feels like it's just 2 minutes of your life just passed. But no, it's too long. That's why it's a 7. It still had some substance to it, but just no, like, that substance is stretched too thin. It's like you have a big clump of bubble gum and you stretch it out to the point where there's no bubble gum left. Like, it just sucks. Eye of the Beholder, I like it. It's not as good as Blackened. It's a strong 7. It's a very strong 7. Justice was a weak 7. A strong 7 is good enough as Blackened. It felt good, but it didn't have the extra point that needed it to be as good as Blackened. 1 is good. I like it. I like the beat switch that happens. And I like the story that it tells. Other than that, it's good. I like it. There's not a lot of 9s or even 9.5s on this album. It did not hit. It did not pass the bar. So it's just there. The Shortest Straw didn't really. It's a weak 7 again. They don't feel good. They don't feel that good. And I just don't know why I don't like it. Like, to be completely honest, I don't like it, but I don't know why I don't. It just felt like there was nothing there. It felt like a Mean sponge. Look that up. It just felt like it was there, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? Oh, this negative. The Harvester of Sorrow is, again, a week 7. Because there's just nothing to it. This and Frayed Ends of Sanity. Actually, no. Frayed Ends of Sanity, I did like. I do like that quite a bit. That's a mid 7. But Harvester of Sorrow, Frayed Ends of Sanity. Actually, no. Short of Straw, Harvester of Sorrow, Frayed Ends of Sanity are all 7s, all of which are on different scales. But they all have the same problem. No substance, no soul put into them. That's what... It's like they were trying to harness the magic of what made Ride the Lightning and Master of Puppets work, and it just didn't transfer over. Like, something was lost in translation. To Live is to Die sucks. The beginning acoustic part I like, and the end acoustic part I like, but the weird transition, because it's hold on, if you've never listened to it, it goes to acoustic guitar and slowly fades in electric guitar, hard distortion, and slowly starts to fade in, and at the end of the song that starts to fade out, and then acoustic guitar starts to fade in. So it's like, what the fuck is the point? So like, what? And they're both 2 different sounds. The acoustic and the distortion. 2 very different sounding things, both completely playing 2 very different things, to the point where there's no point in them transitioning. They could have been part of 2 different songs, and you would have no idea. Dyer's Eve, and also To Live is to Die felt substance and soulless. Like I said, it didn't have the oomph that Call of Cthulhu did. It didn't have the awesomeness of Orion. It just felt weird. And I'm glad that they dropped the whole no lyrics. And there is lyrics in this one. But it's like this small amount. It's like 30 seconds of it. At the very end. At like the end part. Like, it doesn't make sense. I'm glad that they dropped the whole no lyrics thing after this album. Because I didn't want this to transfer over again. No, I'm not going to do that. Dyer's Eve is soulless. There's no substance to it. I didn't like it. It didn't give me an oomph. It didn't have, like, there was no energy to it. Like, at least with the rest of these, they had some aura. It's not how you define it. They had some aura to it that, like, at least made it worth listening to. Sorry. Like, this one just doesn't have it. I don't know why. Well, like, it was not fun to listen to. Overall, what am I doing? Overall, this album did not hit. It is not. I do not recommend it. The only song out of it that I do recommend is Blackened and One. But everybody loves Blackened, everybody loves One. Metallica even loves Blackened so much that they named their whole publishing studio Blackened. I just don't like it. However, it is a strong set. It is a mid 7 out of 10. I don't recommend it, but if you want to listen to it, you can. You're not gonna. Everybody has different feelings. If you do like it, you like it. I'm not gonna stop you. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm one of the people who don't like it. Although it has its bangers, but it's not worth getting it. I would just go on YouTube or Spotify and just listen to the couple bangers on there. Don't get the full album. Anyway, follow my Insta. We need to get that at least to 200, so you guys can actually participate in the polls that I do, because we need more people to do that. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.